If we could start our meeting today, first of all, with the Pledge of Allegiance. Tony, would you lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance? You know, you don't want us to lead in the Pledge of Allegiance? Mr. Kosey, would you lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance? Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Let me do the preamble, read the preamble. The preamble: for God and country, we associate ourselves together for the following purposes: to uphold and defend the Constitution of the United States of America, to maintain law and order, to foster and perpetuate a 100% Americanism, to preserve the memories and incidents of our association in the Great Wars, to inculcate a sense of individual obligation to the community, state, and nation, to combat the autocracy of both the classes and the masses, to make right the master of might, to promote peace and goodwill on earth, to safeguard and transmit to posterity the principles of justice, freedom, and democracy, to consecrate and to sanctify our comradeship by our devotion to mutual helpfulness. Now let Mr. Connolly will now lead us in our.
Let's uncover, please. Bow our head, please. O Lord, as our season of the holidays approach, please oversee all our veterans overseas, our members here in this post and other posts, and within the state, and give us the strength and understanding to be blessed and to cherish the blessings we have. That in our name, amen.
Amen. Thanks, everybody. Please have a seat. So what's going on today is we are, for those of you who don't know, Marla, our incredible IT person, who is showing everybody in September how we can do meetings online. We're actually doing kind of our first meeting today online. It's just a sample. It'll get posted, and the intent is that we do more meetings online. Whether we're in person or whether we do things virtually, we can have meetings so that people who can't come here, who may be homebound, can actually watch our meetings and get information and actually, if they wish, participate in the meeting. Jason, the Vice Commander, and I were talking a couple of weeks ago. He told me that the Submariners Association, he's a submariner. He was a Navy submariner. They actually do a lot of their meetings nationally, virtually, just like this. And so I thought the good thing would be to do future meetings online if we possibly can, so people can watch things as it's going on, or they can watch the recording. We have two guests today. I'd like to give them the floor because they may have to leave earlier. We have, who wants to go first? Ms. Kosey? Okay, well, we have one of our guests' spouses is here today, JoAnee Kosey, and she'd like to talk and address the group. And Ms. Kosey, I'm going to be videoing you as well. You look fantastic. You look fantastic. Am I ready for my close-ups? I can't do close-ups. I don't have that high-tech of a camera, but I can work on that in the future. Where you are right now is great.
Just remember, Joe, you end up at the pool.
My name is JoAnee Kosey. I'm the president of the Riverside Township Lions Club. And of course, you're all invited to be that. But you'd think it was mainly people who do the eyeglasses and the hearing. But we have taken on another initiative along with some of the other initiatives that are fostered by the Lions International. We have undertook the project of Suits for Success. We were introduced to the organization recently, and it's a not-for-profit that collects suits, jackets, slacks, any kind of clothing, good condition, and it is provided to people who are coming out of jail. The idea is that these people come out of jail, 9 times out of 10, they come out with sweats or whatever kind of an orange or blue or green outfit and pushed out the door with a few dollars in their pocket, and here you are. And they're expected then to go out and find a way to get a job. Well, you know, when any of us have gone out for a job, we always want to make a good first impression by how we look and how we dress. And by providing these outfits for these people, it gives them some self-esteem, it gives them a boost, and it tells them that people do care. And it also is our way of being able to hopefully keep people from going back and being incarcerated once again. The statistics that we have seen are frightening, and every day we're hearing of more people going back to jail because they're coming out and they've got nothing. Many of them do have family support, but many of them also can't afford to have their families provide them with something. So something as simple as, I know if Joe goes through his closet, we will find many things. As the season changed, so did his sizes. So he's laughing. When he got out of the service, it was a good thing that he did because he was ready to go into another size. So I think that's why he didn't re-up. He would have had to get a new uniform.
Where can we bring stuff? Where can people bring suits and things like that?
Okay, we have some, Andy Sickwitz, who lives on here. His wife is the
Assessor.
So I'm going to say, if you've got something that you would like to bring, a suit, slacks, they prefer not jeans, sports coats, anything that might be good enough for them. I'm sure that Fran would take them upstairs and then get them to Andy. And it's really something that we've kind of jumped on, and we had the gentleman come, and we could, if you ever wanted to have a man come, we could arrange for him to come and speak to you also. But as soon as the man talked to us, within 2 weeks, we had 7 suits. And it's something different, and as I said, when he presented us with the statistics, it was amazing and it was sad. And, it's, like I said, it's a simple thing. It's something that we can do. We're not in danger. And what a nice thing to give someone some self-esteem when they get out of prison for whatever reason they were there. And so that's why I wanted to bring it to you.
Is it just for males?
No, they do take women. Surprisingly enough, they have a lot of women's things, but they also will take women's things because, as time goes on, they'll use stuff. And I'm not quite sure, Alex, do you know where he has his, what he's calling the closet?
I don't know exactly where it is.
Okay, but they do have a location that they have all the things. They did have some cleaners that were offering their services to clean the clothes. And so if you've got something, if you don't mind having it cleaned in a plastic bag, that would just be something easier. But like I said, I thought, when we decided we're going to come to the meeting, I thought, that feels like Mrs. Kosey.
I would never not let you talk. Yes, I would be in big trouble.
I would tell the stories. But has anyone got any questions about it?
What did you say it was called again?
Suits for Success. And I can get
Where do we go?
upstairs at the assessor's office. Yeah, because her husband's the one that's collecting them, and then he's going to get them to Frank.
And by the way, what you're all doing, I think, is great, and I'd like to see if we could do more things together with your organization, because you guys are wonderful.
I would hope so. That the Lions just had their Spectacle Sunday, and there are boxes out here, but that wasn't just one day. We're collecting glasses and hearing aid all year round. As a matter of fact, our small club has given over $1,000, collected over 1,000 eyeglasses, which are then taken, refurbished, and gone to Point B. Rosen's has been very good. We provide glasses for those in need. We've gotten some requests from the schools, students that need glasses that can't afford it. No questions asked. That's not our business. We just want them to have what they need to be better performing students.
Would you mind if you become one of our allies and we could put you on our website? You put your website on our website so people can go to it?
Certainly. Alex, can you-
We'll take care of that.
he's,
Thank you. I just wanted to go through the president to make sure it was okay. You.
Their term. No, but those are just some of the things that we're going to also get more involved in diabetes awareness. And hopefully what we'll be able to do is set up a diabetes checking through the Lions International. We recently did a hearing one in North Riverside, and believe it or not, he doesn't hear too well. I just thought he was avoiding me. And, but it's slow. Never mind. And so that's, that's one of the things. But any of you who are interested in anything with the Lions or would like to come to one of our meetings as a guest, please contact me. I'd be glad to have you come and see what we do. We just had our candy sale. I hope you both watch.
Will you be at the walk, the holiday walk?
Probably.
Will you be setting up a table or anything like that?
We hadn't planned to, but maybe we will.
Because we're intending to occupy this room, and we're going to have Guardian Corps. We're going to have Bugles Across America. We're going to have the Sons of the American Legion. We're going to occupy this room. We've already talked to Jason, and he said it was okay. So there's plenty of room.
Okay, and warm.
Yes, and we're going to have drinks and stuff.
Prefer parking?
I can't guarantee that.
Oh, more, or what, you have to drop it. But, we would like to.
Are there any questions for Mrs. Kosey?
Yes, sir. Yes, Frank is the second vice president. Yes. We meet on, over at Scottish Home. Now it's called, Callaway.
Scottish Home.
Yeah.
John Hancock, the Sears Tower, Comiskey Park. Things don't change, not in my mind.
I don't know if you all people know that Henniker's is still over there.
Yes, Henniker's is still over there.
So, yes, sir.
Our meeting ran a little late, so could you start over at the beginning and go back?
No.
Stephanie,
I'll get it for you, don't worry.
I'll give you the medal. What year did the, what year did the Riverside finish?
oh, we are,
48, I think.
yeah.
Long time ago.
Yeah. I was born but not a member. I was too young to cross the street.
Mrs. Cole, any other questions?
Yeah, I will. So did they ever have a Leo club associated with you?
No, not that I know of.
I was a Leo kid.
Oh, that's nice.
Leo was the
Youth Hour.
support organization for Lions.
Yeah.
So one of the members of our Boy Scout troop was very active in the Lions Club, and he was looking for people and recruited a bunch of scouts. And just like you, they were president, I was vice president of the league.
Oh, that's nice. See, I've read about the Leo clubs, but never.
I was a Leo, so you
I
know
met
already.
my first Leo on this date. When was he met? The first Leo. And, but, we're trying to get more members in the club, rejuvenate it. You can become as active as you would like. We like to have you there. We have afternoon meetings and some evening meetings. And, our next meeting is going to be Tuesday at lunch. And our speaker is going to be on diabetes. In December, we're having a meeting, an evening meeting, which will be entertainment provided by Diane Morelli and her son. Diane was a former music teacher over at, so she and her son will be providing entertainment. So,
Thank you, Mrs. Cosey.
thank you for allowing me. we've got about 70 or 80, I think, on paper.
My goal is to one day serve spaghetti with this cap on at the Lions Joint American Legion Spaghetti Night. That's my
Okay, but
goal.
in the meantime, we'll train you by doing the chicken dinner.
There you go, thanks for volunteering, Joe.
Got you that time, Joe.
I mean, I'll tell you, show you how to schlep the spaghetti.
I'm a good schlepper.
You would be a good chicken already. Be a good chicken.
I will even have you posted at the little, what do they call it, the little round fried things and hush puppies.
Meatballs?
Those are Italian, it's
Okay.
a chicken dinner.
Oh.
What are those?
Massive. Massive.
Hush puppies.
Hush puppy kind of.
Yeah, like the way I have a White Fence Farm. Hush
That's where we
puppies.
had it from. It
Oh.
was White Friends Farm, so. Yeah, Joe has been banned from being at that service station, that's country, so they ran out of hush puppies.
That's a good way to work it. I like that idea.
Well, at least he wasn't a double dipper.
But, yeah, we'll train you
Thank you, Ms.
for
Kosey.
that, and I will be glad to come to your spaghetti.
Thank you. Our next guest speaker is Councilman Alex. You can go wherever you want, because I'm moving the camera facing you because this is great information, because you're part of our premier event of a virtual meeting.
Okay, well, again, my name is Alex Gallegos, I'm also a Lion. One of the joint ventures we do have in common, it was started 2 years ago, was the Scruff Gross Memorial Riverside Holiday Stroll. A long time Lion for over 60+ years, and he was, of course, a long time member of the American Legion. His father actually helped create the.
He may have. I don't know the history. I would have to research that.
Okay, well, that's what his daughter said, so she would know.
Go with her.
history more than I would.
Whatever his daughter says, go with it. I'm good with it.
That, of course, went without a hitch this year. It was a hugely successful event that we have, and it's getting a lot of attention. Riverside TV recorded it, edited it, made a video of it, which is now available on Riverside TV. They also recorded 4th of July, Raw, a lot of other community events. Most of those get maybe 200-300 views. The most watched was the 4th of July of 2018, which got 80,000 views. Scruff Gross Regatta has been viewed over 10,000 times. It's been widespread throughout not just our state, but Wisconsin, West Virginia, Pennsylvania. It is getting a lot of attention. And I certainly hope that it does bring a lot of attention to the spirit of volunteerism, to what Scruff actually in heart. The other event that was new this year, which I had a great privilege in sharing, was the first annual River Lantern Night. This was a way that I discussed with Joe on how do we remember those who served and that we lost. This past year, over the course of 12 months of it, we lost 3 great ones. We invited their families to attend along with anyone else who wanted to share in the loss of someone who we had served in the past and are no longer with us. We bought 100 lanterns because it was the 100th anniversary of the American Legion. And I think we sold like 80 plus. And while it was not intended.
We have one bag left. I have one bag left.
Okay. And while it was not intended to be a fundraiser, we did make a little money so that we, it does fit within the budget, I hope. That I think is one of the top 3 or 4 most viewed videos that Riverside TV had put together, and it was really done beautifully well. They had a drone up there. They put really nice music with it. Mother Nature was not on our side, much as she's not on our side now. Most of summer hasn't been all year long, but it did rain, but people did come out to be part of that. We did permission from the U.S. Coast Guard to the waterway. We did have volunteer kayakers to clean up the river downstream and collect the lanterns that they float away, so that there was no trace left behind, even though they were biodegradable and eco-friendly. One of the biggest commonalities I've heard after that website, so I hope that we do this again next year. So,
Well, you have my support, and I suspect that the Post will ultimately will want to do this as well.
I think we'll talk about that more formally, but that's the report I wanted to give. I guess I'll open up to any questions that someone might have on this.
Questions?
Hearing none, I'll take my seat.
By the way, Mr. Councilman, thank you very much for all your support to the Post and all your support to the American Legion as a whole. Having somebody like you on the village council is very refreshing. Thank you. I have another guest speaker. We are honored to have Mr. DeMarco from First Division.
Yeah.
For those of you who don't know, we are part of the 5th District, and we're also part of the First Division. And for those of you who don't know, the First Division, what is the most powerful division in the state of Illinois?
Not anymore.
Oh,
Second.
we'll have to remedy that.
Yeah, they outnumber us.
Oh, okay. It's not the numbers, it's the soul.
It's the numbers.
The soul. Okay.
It's the numbers. Okay, the first thing I gotta do is talk to you about membership. You guys are sitting at 18 members paid up of your 28, so you're at 64.29%. Has to be 75% by the end of November. 100% by December 30th. People don't get their can't get money from the emergency fund if their dues are not paid up by December 30th. It's 31st, I'm sorry. There's 31 days in December.
I can assure you, I got some new members, new dues in today.
Okay, so we gotta get that going. And for 5th District is sitting in about 5 from the bottom. We got 24 districts in Cook County. So they're not doing good either, but that's okay. Next thing I got to talk to you about is the First Division puts a Christmas party on every year at Post. All anybody in Cook County is invited. Sons, ladies, the auxiliary, and of course all the members.
Sons of the American Legion too?
Oh, yeah. Part of
I didn't hear that, sorry.
And that is, that's at 6140 Dempster, Morton Grove. That's our Morton Grove post. It'll be from, I don't forget the times. I don't have.
What day is it again?
It's in Morton Grove.
No, what day?
It is on December 14th. I believe that's a Saturday or something. It is? Okay. So that's part of it. Okay, now the second little thing I got. January 19th, it's a Sunday, from 5 to 11, we're having our Veterans Winter Ball. And the price is $75 a head. Plus we gave you a free Christmas party, but that's okay. We can't afford this if we don't get a lot of participation. This is the first time we're trying this winter ball. It seems like it's going to be pretty good. We've got a lot of tables already sold. A lot of folks are interested in it. But it doesn't stop matter. Okay, it's at 7370 West Grand Avenue, Elmwood Park, at the Elm Crest Banquet Hall. And it's Sunday the 19th, and it's from 5 p.m. to 11 p.m.
Mrs. Kosey, I think that's a date night. I think that's a date night.
I will get you an invitation out of my briefcase.
We also
And
have,
also throw in that Elmwood Park
That's a good Italian neighborhood.
Yes.
Really is.
I bet you can find cannoli anywhere in that neighborhood.
Association banquet 3 weeks ago.
And they had cannoli?
The food is terrific.
No, it's all about the cannoli. It really is. I just want to make sure everybody knows that.
They honored
Yeah.
I met that guy in parking lot. He is a great guy. I'm so sorry I missed it.
So, are you getting our newsletter?
Yes, the newsletter is posted on our website.
You posted?
Yes, sir.
That's what I want.
Thank you.
Except,
Oh, but you did want to show everybody, you wanted to show everybody.
except all American Legion posts are required to have a chair with a flag on it. MIAPLW.
You want to talk about this though?
You got it till next month.
You want to talk about this though? Sir, you want to talk about the
Did you
picture?
ever get it before next
You
month?
want to talk about the picture?
No, go ahead.
Just so everybody knows, our previous deputy commander or vice commander got this beautiful picture taken with the national commander. So he's now retired and he's on his way to Florida. He had the moving truck came by the other day. So I'll get this to Dan Creek. Well deserved. And he represented us with great honor.
Where was it taken?
It was taken at the, what event was this one? The national commander came by?
That was Armed Forces Day.
Armed Forces Day.
So we need a table and a single chair and a.
No, just, all you need is a single chair. You don't have to have a table. Because you don't have a building.
Right.
All you gotta do is have the thing that goes over the chair.
Cover.
Black and white,
Black and white
We'll work
coverage
on
and
it.
POW.
We'll work on it. Yeah, we'll work on it.
We promised to have it ready on January.
You can find them online for minimal cost.
Now, some other
buy
things,
it at a Legion
I know,
store too.
I'll work on that.
There might be a little bit more there.
Some other things I wanted to bring up to everybody, and then I'm going to, I'll go it open. In terms of this Veterans Day weekend, Coach Sisolak didn't make it today, but he brought up some information that everybody should be aware of. Our Riverside Brookfield is having the Veterans Day breakfast and program at 8:30 a.m. on Monday. So Mr. Kosey will be there, and Jim Conley will be there. Hauser, Ames, Blythe, and Hollywood, each of them are having a Veterans Day program. I guess each one is having one at 8:30. So I don't know how that will pan out, but if anybody has some type of a relationship with one of those particular schools, I ask you to attend if you can. I got a notice in the mail today. LT, it also was on Landmark today. If anybody caught the Landmark for today, it put out that LT High School is doing a special event on Veterans Day. They've actually created a wall of fame for folks who have been alums who have served. And this is something that by the way, Mrs. Kosey, this is something that I've tried to nag District 96 now for almost a year to develop some type of a veterans wall, maybe like say at Hauser or something, and I don't get a lot of traction, but I haven't given up. The Riverside Holiday Stroll is December 6th. It's a Friday. It's from 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. The intent is to have a table in here. Jason Hensley, our vice commander, he is organizing it with other people. I spoke to one of his colleagues this week. The intent is to have this room for veterans type activities, but we certainly would love to have the Lions come in if they want to come in here. The intent would be to have tables with Guardian Corps, Bugles Across America, and then in the center some food and stuff. And what I was going to do is I was going to send out an email. I meant to do it today, I just didn't have time. But my intent would be to get authorization from everybody to buy some American Legion booklets through American Legion sales that are about patriotism that we can hand out to kids. The kids come in here and they can walk out with a patriotic book of some sort. And I was, how did it work?
How many books do you have? How many giveaway? Is there anything?
there was nothing left over.
Well, good.
So we didn't have enough.
Well, then, okay, so,
Because Dan was there last year and he went through them all.
did Dan tell you the numbers? that-
No, but I can email him.
So once if Dan said we went through, let's say we had 200, maybe, and again, depending on how they sell them, maybe we should have 3.
Yeah, we should.
But again, it all depends on what they're allowed.
Because the intent is that when the students come in, when kids come in here, they see, what my hope was to have, like having the Pritzker table here. My intent was to have veterans come and talk to the Pritzker folks and do oral histories. We've had about 2 or 3 of our members actually do oral histories now with the Pritzker Memorial Library, which is great because now we have them documented and their stories are there forever. And I just saw Colonel Day walk by. I've been on his tail end. That's okay. That's all right. Well, I know. And we're gonna make sure that he does an oral history with the Pritzker Memorial Library. Also, Coach Sisolak said something about, since it's getting cold out, he's gonna try to organize the squadron to do some pulling of some weeds and stuff like that from the memorial. Thank you. You're so kind. Thank you. And then finally, I think Coach Sisolak and Jim are going to be talking about a potential for a fundraising event for the Riverside July 4th parade. That would be great. So you guys talk and you can do what you want to do. And then from my standpoint, I will be going down to Chicago on Monday with Colonel Day, and I'll be there at the big Veterans Day event. And are there any Veterans Day events that we should be talking about?
Yes, sir, I have enough.
Okay, let me, Mr. Ward, and because I'm gonna throw it open now. Now I'm gonna go informal. Are there any comments from any of the other groups about Veterans Day or whatever? Mr. Ward, sir.
There are a number of Veterans Day events that most needs to be aware of. For those that have the time, Monday, starting at 10 a.m. at Heinz VA Hospital. There will, number 1, be a parade. There will be an event. There will be free food provided by JoAnee Foundation.
Wow.
Many of them, most of the restaurants in Chicago and Tri-County area have some form of retribution for you as veterans. Red Robin, Longhorn Steakhouse, most of the major chains have something to offer you. However, if you don't see it online, do not hesitate to ask the store manager on Veterans Day if there is any special pricing for you as a veteran. Some of the larger chains, McCormick and Chicks and others, have a specific menu that is free to you. Others have a reduced price, but sometimes if you don't know about it, you have to look at or ask. So don't hesitate to ask because they'll all tell you, yeah, no problem. Let me count your meal. You got to pay for your wife or something like that. I don't think anybody here would have a problem with that. But you have to look for these things. For years, there used to be, I want to say it was about a 15-page list that was put out that documented all of these restaurants and all of these organizations.
Mr. Ward, our website, Marla has helped us. Our website is packed with all sorts of, if you haven't checked out our website, you need to check out the website. It's
Forgive me, Marla, for not thinking that you had already done it.
No.
But there are things out here to remind you all. It's not about, Veterans Day is misunderstood. It's not about the dead. It's not about Memorial Day. On the 11th hour, of the 11th day, of the 11th month, the guns fell silent. And what was then called the Great War, the war to end all wars. In 1958, it was changed from Armistice Day to Veterans Day. So it's not about remembering those who have died. It's about remembering every man, every woman that has ever since 1775 stood up in defense of this country. That's what it's for. Memorial Day, we remember those who gave their lives. Veterans Day is about remembering every man in this room, every woman in this room, or who comes into this room, who put on a uniform. Whether you serve in peacetime, wartime, or in between, it doesn't matter. That's what it's about. I'm done.
Thank you, Mr. Ward.
What time is that Heinz VA event?
Mr. Ward, what time is that Heinz VA?
Starts at 10 a.m. The parade starts at 10. The ceremony starts at 11, and lunch is served after 12 o'clock. Now, we'll also have a ceremony and lunch, or cake and coffee, in Berwyn.
Is that
Starting
around,
at 12 o'clock.
is that around building 200?
It's over building 220, building 1, which is the largest building on the west side of the complex.
Oh, yeah.
You know, the sign of the auditorium.
Oh, yeah. I know
In
where it's
past
at.
years, we've had a huge, and I do mean huge tent, almost as big as this building out there. The tent cost them $14,000, and they decided that was money better spent for something that veterans could use. So it'll be inside, outside, in the cafeteria, the auditorium, it'll be all over the complex. Because the hospital is, with the exception of the emergency room and the inpatient, the clinics are closed Monday, there are no clinics. So the building is vacant to a great portion. But there will be someone in every department. There will be someone there in every department.
Thank you, Mr. Ward. And then the last person I'd like to ask to talk is, well, Mrs. Kosey would like to say something. Go ahead, Mrs. Kosey.
I just wanted to elaborate on the program for high school. Originally, that was a day off for the students. And years ago, the then chair of the social studies department, Bill Tchaikovsky, went to the administration and he said, these kids have no idea that it's a day off. We're just looking at it as a day off. We think we ought to stay in the school and learn the day off. And it has evolved into a very good program that if any of you are able to attend, I urge you to. It begins at 8:45 in the alumni lounge with breakfast. They have eggs and everything, so it's not just continental breakfast. They proceed into the auditorium, into the gym. There's preferred seating for all veterans. They have the presentation of colors, and the band is there, the complete band. All the vocal groups are there. They sing the song of every branch of service. And at that time, if you, in the Air Forces, Joe stands up.
And Mr. Kosey will be speaking?
Yes. that
You'll be
he
speaking
goes- What they do afterwards, if you are interested, when they send you the invitations, if you're interested in going to a classroom, and Joe's been one of those who's gone to a classroom for the past few years, to tell about your experiences. And it's good because the kids get to find out things firsthand. Whereas, like for Joe, his story is interesting in that he was in the Air Force and he was out at Hokkaido, the northern coast of Japan, and he tracked it. He didn't try and date her, although I'm not quite sure. When Valentina Tereshkova was first cousin, he tracked her. So it's kind of an interesting story. And unlike Sarah Palin, he actually could see Russia from where he was. But it's a good experience for the students. It's nice for the interaction of the veterans that are there. And the program's open probably around 10:30 or 11. So if any of you are interested at any time, let me know, and I will make sure that next year you get an invitation, and then they will ask you at that time if you're interested in city. Actually, come and find you and lead you up to your class. And it's, like I said, it's a very good program because there is someone speaking to them directly in a class where they can ask questions. But also there's in the auditorium, there is in the gym, there's an explanation of what the day is. So it's
Thanks, Mrs. Kosey.
very nice program.
I think Tony wanted to say something. Okay, Colonel Dave, do you want to say anything to the group?
I've been a Caribbean, right? These guys can fix the bears, crime thing.
Oh,
Also
okay.
called fine.
Yes.
And it's about, 18.
I've got
And I will be going down, and Colonel Day, I'll be escorting you on Monday, okay? I'll be escorting you on Monday. I'll be with you on Monday.
Okay.
I'll talk to you about that later.
Yeah, we're buying gas.
And by the way, we're running out of time. We're running out of time, Colonel Day. Colonel Day, we're running out of time, so I gotta do one more thing before I close the meeting. Hey, everybody, this was our first meeting that we did on video. And so I wanted to present something. Marla, can you come up and be presented with something on behalf of the host? Come on, I wanna make sure we video this. Come on up. Marla is really helping us with our website. How many people have now gotten onto our website?
The website or the Facebook? A lot of people have seen the website. Our Facebook still needs more likes, so if you guys have a Facebook, please come on over, check it out, give it a like, give it a share. The more you share, the more people are going to see it, the more people are going to like it, and we can get those resources out better.
So I wanted to present something to her, a certificate of appreciation from the American Legion, and sincere and grateful appreciation to Marla Curran for your outstanding and dedicated service. We commend your many contributions in building the electronic face of Riverside American Legion Post 488 in Riverside, Illinois. Your technological expertise assists us in the advancement of post communications, as well as promoting our many programs by sharing who we are and what we do throughout our community. This certificate of appreciation is presented to Ms. Marla Curran for her dedication and friendship, of which will be long remembered by us all as we continue serving God and country. In witness whereof this declaration of sincere gratitude is given under the hand of the American Legion Department Commander and duly attested by the Commander of Riverside American Legion Post 488 on this 8th day of November, 2019. Yay! And with that, I'd like to have a motion to close this meeting, and that will just be very informal. We're running out of time. Motion? Second? Aye. All those in favor? Aye. Meeting is down. Wait a minute, hang on. Can we shut this down? Marla, is this shut down? Can we shut this down?
I was involved in